I had huge expectations for Myanmar, and to be honest, it really hit all of them. My girlfriend Sam, she came out and visited me. She actually wasn't my girlfriend at the time when she came to visit me. She was a girl who I'd met, and we hit it off, and we'd stayed in contact with each other, and it just became realistic for her to come and spend some time with me. We weren't entirely sure how long it was going to be, but you know, at this point, she's going to be doing the entire trip with us, so that's pretty exciting for me. And I picked her up at the airport. I immediately put her in a sari, which I bought in India, just to get her into the swing of things.
Oh my god, I have to wear this right now.
Yes, we're getting you into the mood.
But I can put on afterwards.
Absolutely not.
Breaking the constant cycle, deciding to have the choice.
You see photos of this thing everywhere in every travel magazine. Basically, it's the largest golden structure you will probably see in your entire life. It had a very interesting energy, actually. I felt very at peace there, very calm, very relaxed, very peaceful.
This thing is now covered and layered in 60 tons of gold. It's 2,500 years old. And when you go there, you're looking at pretty much like Aladdin's treasure. We asked the taxi driver, what if we went and tried to steal the emerald? He said in the most nonchalant manner, you will die. We were only in Yangon for a couple days though. We took off and went up to a place called Inle Lake.
Come on, we have to at least see it. Stop it. Face me. Alex is peeing in the corner. Put the lid on. Did you put the lid on? If you gotta go, you gotta go.
So this stuff that's on my face is called Danaka. They put it on their skin to reduce freckles, to protect from ultraviolet rays. Apparently it's really good for your skin and it keeps it cool. So this has been going on for the longest time and it's a pretty cultural thing to do. So we're gonna go around Danakaing people because it's all about health and safety, right? And we have nothing to do. So let's go.
It's gonna keep me looking young, right?
Sam looks sexy. Oh yeah. Okay, who wants to get Danaka? We just Dalika on the bike. Dalika! That's why she stays young. We found a guy kind of just hanging out who offered us to take a boat for us. We convinced him to pack, I think, 8 people on this boat when usually you're only supposed to put 4.
Kiss me hard another time. Be my fire for tonight, and then I'll let you burn
I find whenever I'm doing these tours is that you kind of end up in areas where a lot of souvenirs and just knickknacks and just kind of a lot of times crap is trying to be sold to you. But what was unique about Myanmar was that the stuff that they were trying to sell you was actually really, really cool.
I want it so bad. I want it so bad. The coolest thing about Inle Lake is it hosts the Cayenne women. So those are the women with the really long necks. And the way it works is, as children, they put on a few rings, and then through time, they add more and more rings. So the elderly women are the ones with the really long necks, and the women in their 20s are just kind of starting off.
Yeah, we made it up to Bagan. So Bagan is a series of like thousands of these pagodas and these temples. It's just an amazing place if you're into old architecture, if you're into history, if you're into temples, just going into a place that's just kind of magical. could spend $10 to rent a horse-drawn carriage for the entire day to take you around to these pagodas. Standing on top of a pile of rubble, you don't really notice how dangerous it is until you look up. And directly above us is where the ceiling is collapsing. You can see nobody's actually cleaned up. It's still exactly where it had fallen. This could be the death of me. These are a series of caves. They're very, very old caves. We're checking out all these little Buddha relics, and they've decorated this one.
100 Nippon Tia.
100 Nippon
Tia. Okay.
I don't know what that means.
We found this place on Hostel World called Ostello Bello, and it's really well run. It's brand new, fresh. You have tons of backpackers there. Very kind of open and social culture. They have parties there every night, and it was a really cool place to be. Yeah, buddy. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! 3, 2, 1.
Minglawa, welcome to Mount Koba.
Some monkeys. Angry, hungry monkeys, so we gotta get by here. And monkey just stole my water. I was trying to sidestep him and he was narrowing me down and he just clawed him at my water and now I'm thirsty. And there it is.
Alright, that's lovely. After Bagan, we headed up to Mandalay. We were only in Mandalay for a very, very short period of time. We had to meet back up with Natalia, who had departed from us for a couple days, and then we grabbed her, and then we had to fly out that evening. But we had enough time to go to this really, really iconic and famous bridge. It's really old and really iconic. They have these great little shops and markets set up on it, and if you're wanting to interact with the local population, it's a great place to go to it. And on top of that, just a cool scenery. But after that, we had to rush out, and I really suggest you guys go to Myanmar. I absolutely loved it. It's just such a cool and authentic experience. Love you all. We will see you in Laos. Adios.
Really, tell us what to do. Pretty good?
Hold your hands in the air, wave them like you just don't care. Everybody say yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.